Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives Today Update channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sister Wives, Gwendlyn discusses the protection of Ariella and Solomon. Gwendlyn Brown and her siblings were always on camera throughout the first few seasons of Sister Wives. Viewers did observe, though, that Robyn's kids hardly ever film anymore. Solomon and Ariella are still very little, while Dayton, Aurora, and Brianna are grown-ups. Although they have shown a few times this season, the younger children rarely make an appearance. An old video of Gwendlyn talking about the protection her younger siblings receive was recently unearthed by Redditors. Continue reading to learn more. Star of Sister Wives Robyn's children are incredibly well sheltered, according to Gwen Brown. Solomon and Ariella look significantly younger than their actual ages when they do make an appearance on film. Robyn Brown and Kody both infantilize their grown children, and it appears that they are doing the same to Sol and Ari. A Sister Wives watcher recently wrote on Reddit, Gwen's recent live talking about how Sol and Ari will have the best tea when they get older. I wonder if Robyn will ever let them spill tea, likely not if she treats them the same way her girls do. However, Gwen stated that it would be intriguing to hear what they reveal about their upbringing or life with their father and Robyn if they ever distance themselves from her. It's important to note before watching the movie that it was timestamped in March 2024, making it over a year old. Gwen answers a viewer's query regarding her younger half-siblings in the 37-second clip. So, Crystal, you're saying that the two people who drink the most tea are Solomon and Ariella? Gwen responds. Is that a result of their cohabitation with Robyn? Because I believe that if they lived with Robyn, they would be less inclined to express their opinions or share anything. B, her wife, speaks off camera. B adds, I hope you know that young children are protected. They are protected from almost everything. I wasn't protected when I was a little child, Gwen added. However, Solomon and Ariella are essentially safe. Redditors quickly pointed out that this wasn't new information as the original poster claimed, even though viewers thought the video was interesting. Furthermore, they believed that the original poster had misinterpreted the video's message. Gwen thinks Solomon and Ariella aren't really sharing any tea. They've been indoctrinated into believing anything Kody and Robyn say them, much like Aurora, Brianna, and Dayton. Redditors posted. There's the fact that Ari has already demonstrated that she will repeat anything she hears. Gwen is actually stating the contrary, therefore I don't think she's implying they would have tea. She's merely reacting to the comment made by someone else. They are less likely to share tea, she says. They won't say sh*t because they don't know sh*t, she says. How did you feel about the video that Gwendlyn Brown posted? Post your own ideas in the comments section below. Tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, TLC will premiere the latest episode of Sister Wives Season 19. To stay up to date on the most recent developments regarding the Brown family, continue to follow TV shows Ace. Sister Wives, Meri, did your new business fail, bro? Closing because there aren't any customers? Meri Brown, star of Sister Wives, appears to have failed to grow her career to new heights. She launched Worthy Up, her ideal company, to encourage others to change their lives. The TLC personality has always had a strong enthusiasm for her work. Since her split from Kody Brown, Meri has concentrated on her career and personal development. She aspires to create a prosperous and lovely life for herself. The TLC star shocked everyone with her abilities and went on to become a prosperous businesswoman. Meri has taken some action to advertise her merchandise and bed and breakfast. But she intended to use Worthy Up to change things. Through her program, the TLC star aimed to guide others in the correct route. Has she been unable to expand her company? She lost her members, but why? What caused the failure to occur? During her marriage to Kody Brown, Sister Wives actress Meri Brown was unable to demonstrate her economic acumen. She has previously made investments in a few companies. However, due to a lack of support, the TLC star was unable to advance. To run her heritage inn and merchandise company, Meri relocated to Utah. To draw in more visitors, she drastically altered the decor. To make it more entertaining and engaging, she also intended to host a few events there. Fans were taken aback by her newfound self-assurance. Meri was commended by many viewers for her astute abilities as she expanded her company. Meri created Worthy Up in order to change the world and assist others. Her most recent endeavor, regrettably, appears to be in serious trouble. Meri Brown, star of Sister Wives, was thrilled about her ideal company, Worthy Up. She had a lot of plans for her most recent endeavor. The TLC personality has a lot to offer her viewers to aid them in their own process of self-improvement. Meri wants people to make the correct choices and get to know themselves better. She has stated that her membership plans will include regular group calls, access to her Facebook group, and many other benefits. The reality TV personality, however, came under fire for overcharging her clients. Supporters questioned Meri's ability to invite people to such expensive events. Given that the celebrity has failed to draw additional customers to her firm, they appear to be correct. A Redditor recently posted a screenshot of Meri's Facebook business page. The page had only 19 members, which was surprising. I hope and believe that people are beginning to realize that charging vulnerable people to join whatever this is a scam, the original poster stated. Many admirers believed that Meri was exploiting her group's fragile members by charging such high rates. Why would I pay so much for someone with no education and training if I needed advice? Asked one enthusiast. Another user couldn't believe she was charging her members $30 a month, or $500 for 2025. Furthermore, some even believed that before starting her company, Meri ought to have earned a professional degree. Because the business proposal was poorly thought out, they were also not overly startled by the outcome. For more information about Meri's business updates, keep checking back to TV season and spoilers. Kody Brown from Sister Wives: is this the true reason Maddie left the podcast? Is Kody Brown the true cause of Maddie Brush Brown's departure from her podcast, The Authentic Society? The Sister Wives star spilled a lot of information since she was so thrilled to share her voice. Then, without warning, Maddie announced that she was leaving. Is her father at fault, then? For further information, continue reading. Brown, Kody: the true reason Maddie left the podcast? Kody Brown's distance from many of his children, particularly those he had with the OG3, is well known. He places the responsibility on Christine Brown-Woolley and Janelle Brown, his ex-wives. According to Kody, they spread rumors and incited his kids to rebel against him and Robyn Brown, his fourth and final wife. However, the children blame their father's lack of responsibility. He demands more from them than he is prepared to provide, and he has essentially abandoned them. Maddie Brown Brush was one daughter who had no trouble severing relationships. Janelle, who lives in North Carolina with her husband Caleb and their 3 kids, is the mother of that child. She used to be close to her father and is now expecting their 4th kid. She named her 2nd child after Kody since they were so close. Unfortunately, when Maddie made a decision and the 2nd kid was born, the relationship began to wane. Her children refuse to have her father in and out of their life and are unaware of who he is. Maddie was happy that Kody was unaware that she was expecting her 3rd child. Have things changed, though, and has Kody Brown made amends with Maddie? Fans questioned whether he was visiting his children after seeing him throughout North Carolina, according to a Reddit thread. They also began to wonder if he and Maddie had made up. She explained that she was walking away from her podcast because she was making connections with people she never imagined she would. Does that sound like Kody? To repair the relationship, it would be reasonable for her to want to cease leaking information. Is it time to move on or go on? Did Sister Wives viewers think Maddie Brown Brush abandoned her podcast in order to start dating Kody Brown? Or did they think she had had enough and had just stopped for other reasons? Lastly, Maddie's departure from the podcast may have something to do with her having 3 young children to raise. I don't think Maddie's withdrawal from the podcast was due to Kody. About him, she'd gaffe. She is undoubtedly preoccupied with her upcoming 4th child, her other children, and the farm. Maddie lives 40 minutes away from the Lowe's where Kody was spotted. She probably doesn't need him because she is renowned to do many projects on her own. She probably left because of her family and other reasons more than Kody did. Do you think Kody had anything to do with her leaving, and why? Tell us and tune in to TLC's Sister Wives Sundays. Why was Kody Brown of Sister Wives seen in North Carolina? What is Sister Wives star Kody Brown doing in North Carolina? He was just photographed there. One of his ex-wives and a couple of his kids have moved to North Carolina. However, they are not close enough to him to merit a visit. Why, therefore, would he travel so far from Flagstaff? For further information, continue reading. Why was Kody Brown seen in North Carolina? Maddie Brown Brush relocated to North Carolina with her spouse and kids when the time and circumstances were appropriate. They started over and fell in love with their new life. Maddie and Caleb eventually bought a house and established solid roots. Because of this stability, Maddie's younger sister, Isabel Brown, finally made the decision to move in with her. Many things changed once Christine Brown Woolley went to Utah and split from Kody Brown, so Isabel felt the need to construct a huge one for herself. So she moved in with Maddie and enrolled in a North Carolina university. It was wonderful that several of her siblings, who lived nearby, came to visit. She stayed for a year before returning home to Utah, but Savannah Brown, their other sister, chose to live with Maddie and attend college there. After establishing a farm with Maddie and Caleb, Janelle Brown relocated to North Carolina, followed by Paydon Brown, Meri&Kody Padron Brown, and her family. Now, even though Kody doesn't get along with any of his Carolina relatives, he has traveled up there from Flagstaff. Kody Brown was observed visiting a Lowe's in North Carolina, according to a Reddit thread that was started. The OP questioned whether he had made amends with some of his children behind the scenes, but there was no rhyme or reason for this. Either behind our backs since it's all staged for TV, or they're making up behind closed doors. Kody was spotted in North Carolina hanging out with Janelle and all of his children. This was not always the case, according to some admirers. They didn't believe Janelle or the kids could be persuaded to make amends with Kody so quickly. Other Sister Wives followers thought Kody Brown was in North Carolina because he has contacts there. He may be able to sell his goods because he frequently participates in gun shows. He might be in town with a friend, attending a gun show, or something else entirely. On the side, he owns a firearms business. Before I would assume that he was going to see any of his relatives, I would think that Robyn wouldn't let that happen. NC is an excellent state for gun expos, and there are gun fairs going on. Additionally, it was mentioned that Janelle Brown was not even in North Carolina to visit Kody because she was just in Dallas. After Garrison Brown's death, some believed he was trying to make amends with the children. It still didn't track, though. Do you believe Kody was there just on business or to see any of his children, such as Savannah? Tell us and tune in to TLC's Sister Wives Sundays.